Tried all that in the 80s. I've had sour, disgusting dead fish before. It's not good. Hey, what's the question? What I hate the most about dialogue? Oh, dialogue. When I started the show, they would write things and let me play with them to find the humour. When I finished the show, they were trying to write the humour and there was no room to play. Does that make sense? They would write the result, not the journey. Here you go. So it took me longer to do everything, it was harder to do everything. Stop playing solitaire. Is that your natural hair? Next question.
Hi, my question is, what's the weirdest thing a fan has ever asked you to do at a con?
What's the weirdest thing that fans ever asked me to do at a con?
Yeah, I got a photo of it.
Yeah, God. Why?
Curious.
The scary thing is they always hand you props for no reason. Can you do this? Oh, you know what I hate more than anything? Is those really sort of Russian prom photos. Can you stand behind me and put your arms around me? It looks so stupid. It's the least pleasant thing to do. Hey you. Hey you. Always. It's not really sweet, is it? It's boxing sweet. I have to go outside for that couch. What do you want?
I'd like to go out there because I was going to ask a question you're probably going to like.
Really?
Yeah.
You think you have that much power? Wow, go for it, son.
Okay. Is the reason because you have so much time now going to different countries because you're not on Supernatural anymore? I love you.
Hi.
Hi.
Good chocolate. Spinach chocolate is really good. Yeah, but it's not as bad. American chocolate is like dog chocolate. You know the treats you give to a dog? That's what Hershey bars taste like. It's just got a lot of milk.
And a lot of sugar.
Oh yeah. Why not? Come here. I started talking to Jared. He's way tall. What do you want? When do you want it?
I just want to thank you for video books making me happy with my life.
This is you happy?
And I just wonder if you watched all of Supernatural.
No.
No.
Once I go on, I stop watching.
You only watch the things you've done.
No, I watched the episodes up until when I was gone.
Okay.
I saw before me, I saw me, and then I'm not interested.
Me neither.
Well, that's okay. You should be interested. It's good.
Yeah, it's really good, but...
You lied.
But I don't like watch you back.
Well, I'm not going back.
Well, I
Jag har
did
en
just
fråga
back
till
a couple of
Stellan.
times.
Yeah, but that's
Om man gillar sig
different.
själv i filmen.
I serien.
Ja, i serien.
You still watch the show even though I'm not in it. If I had that kind of power, it would be different.
Verkligen.
Jag vågar fan inte. Det är så jävla kass.
Thank you. My wife matches the stage.
Yes, yeah.
It's so weird.
Don't drop it.
Looks matches the stage. That is the strangest thing. Same colours. What do you want? Hurry up!
Yeah, really. Yeah, I know everyone said it, but I watched Supernatural since I was young.
We can't hear you unless you talk into the microphone.
Yeah, I know everyone said it. I know everyone said it, but I watched Supernatural since I was young and I really like it.
You're still young, just so you know.
Yeah, but I was really young. And
So was I.
yeah, and I wanted to ask who was the most annoying person. And
Who's the most annoying person?
yeah.
On set?
Yeah.
Shepperd. He knows that. It's not a surprise.
Yeah, I'm not really original with questions. I'm not really original with questions. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
I just want to start with, we're both shorter than our ladies, so we have that in common.
What?
We're both shorter than our ladies.
We are both shorter.
Yeah, than our ladies.
You and I are
Yeah.
short.
Oh.
Where is this person? Yeah, we're the same size. God, something in the truck.
Now we have someone shorter than you.
What?
You have someone shorter than you.
Who's short? What?
I'm shorter than you are.
Yes.
That's not
We
very
established that.
You are
They
always,
have eyes, they can see.
you are always the short one, right?
Always the short one.
I'm not sure. Jared is 6'5". Jensen is 6'2", and Misha is over 6 feet tall. I'm not short. And did you ever see that there's a video of us talking at Nerd HQ? And they admit to what they do in a picture. Whenever they do a photograph of me, they all go up on tiptoes. Jared, tiny. I'm not short. I look short. 6'5" is enormous. It's over 2 meters tall, isn't it?
Oh, I did the American way of
It's over 2
like
meters.
this.
Over 2 meters. It's almost like 2 meters.
Yeah, but they are really long.
Yeah, long, no. It's a different story. Long is something else, that's just different.
You know what they say about guys with big feet? Yeah.
No, they don't. They don't.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you should.
Nobody says that, apart from small people. With big feet.
Can I just ask you about the mockumentary?
About what?
Mockumentary, the one you get thrown out from set for annoying Jared.
Oh. It's not a question. We're just delving into your mind.
Was it fun to do?
Was it fun?
Yeah.
No. What do you think?
Who came up with the idea to throw you out?
I did.
Okay, that's all. Yeah,
Wow. I'm so happy you're entertained. What's the weather like down there? You really see that he gets that right.
If you were going to pull off a heist, who would you want to recruit?
In real life, I'm not a criminal.
Hypothetically.
So, let's not cross the streams. Thank you, though.
Thank you. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Stand up.
Sure.
My question is, as a professional actor, what is your favorite part about developing a character? Working as a professional actor,
What's my favorite part?
what's your favorite part about developing your characters?
Developing characters? two types of characters that are worth playing. The guy that sold them out before they left the planet, Dr. Zachary Smith in Lost in Space. Or the last sane man in the universe. And I always played the last sane man in the universe. I love it. So, I realise that my acting is predominantly based on David Warner in Time Bandits and Eddie Albert in Green Acres. If you know those references, it's really scary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Last question.
You already asked a question. Have you asked a question?
Okay, we think. It's the stage person.
Don't fight it.
Hi again. My sister, like I showed her supernatural ones, and she was really scared in the first episode. Do you have any advice how to make her? My sister, I showed her supernatural ones, and she was really scared of the first episode, like when like in the ceiling when she was burning. And do you have any idea to convince her to watch it with me?
Is that a question?
Someone was scared about.
No, my sister. I showed her supernatural ones, the first episode, and she was scared of it. And do you have any advice how to convince her to watch it?
I have no advice for anybody on that subject. Thank you. Hey.
Yes, perfect. I'm just wondering, could you maybe I don't know, speak or preferably sing in Swedish or another language, maybe Norwegian? No, Swedish preferably.
What am I, your dancing bear?
Yes, I mean, you said you recorded album, it's true, but I mean, can you like sing in Swedish? Or say anything in like a singing voice?
Yeah, that's Swedish,
Yeah, no.
Try harder, like mimic it.
See, as you're standing there, coming to the end of a perfect day, I have to tell you something. You might be surprised to want to know why we come and do these things. Do you know why we come and do these things?
PR?
I'm not selling anything.
No,
not PR. That's not the reason. This was actually never a PR exercise.
Is it fun?
I wouldn't call it fun. I've got a lot of things I can do on a Saturday that are more fun than this, trust me.
Is it charity?
No, it's not that. Listen now. Your turn to listen. When we make television, when we make films, we make it with 150 of our friends. We sit together and we try to make, you've seen all the gag reels, we mess around, we do it the best we can. It's a very intense, very difficult process. You know, there's the actors, then you've got the entire crew, we've got the writers that wrote the stuff beforehand, before we even got there, before we even got to the set. They were building, the sets, they were trying to work out how the story works, etc., etc., etc. All of these things were being done. Then when we finished the episode, after the 8 days, suddenly it goes off to a whole other set of 150 people who put music on it, put sound on it, and do things to it and make it. This thing that you see, we don't have an audience. We don't have an audience for it. I come from live music and live theatre, where we have an audience, where you smiling and not smiling, him reading his texts. Babies, people up there, people I've seen, eye contact, what it is that you're doing, whether you're laughing, whether you're smiling, whether you're interested, whether you're not interested. All of these things have an impact, have an organic impact on the performance, very much so. But when we're making television, it's only us. So we have to trust that our friends have a good sense of being an audience. And it's not until you come to a place like this that you actually get to meet your audience and you get to discuss with your audience what they're interested in. Or if you're like me, just be rude to them. But you understand what I'm saying? That's the most fascinating thing. And I know a lot of actors, so like Doctor Who, Matt Smith had never done a convention before he met me. And he said, well, what's it like? And I said, it's extraordinary. You're going to have questions you've never heard before in your life. You're going to answer things you didn't think were important to people. You're going to find out that the things important to people you had no idea. And you're going to be emotionally exhausted. And after your day and a half of meeting 1,000 people and taking photographs and signing 1,000 autographs, you're going to go to sleep for 3 days. And I saw him at Comic-Con right afterwards, and he was going, you're exactly right. The outpouring of love is an amazing energy. It's a fantastic thing. The gratitude that we have, you guys don't always understand. We do it because it completes the circle of what we do. And what's very special about Supernatural, more than maybe a lot of other shows, is that because of the themes involved, we were talking about this earlier, because of the themes involved, and because in the world is a very harsh place, and because there's a lot of mental illness, there's a lot of difficulty in the world, it's not a time when people are coming together, but people are using Supernatural and things like Supernatural to come together and bond together. You're wearing a shirt that raises money for a charity that my son participates in. He's a type 1 diabetic. That's what that does. That means something. That's a physical endorsement, a tactile endorsement of something I do. You guys take it and you run with it and you make it 10 times bigger. That's why we do this. That's why we do this. It's a powerful force. The Supernatural family, as it's called, because fanatic is a negative word. I know you guys know. Fanatic means crazy idiot who lives in their parents' basement. You know, that shit doesn't exist anymore. Now, you guys are wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're dressing up in a costume. 20 years ago, you'd be beaten up in the streets for dressing like that. You know what I'm saying? We're winning. It's becoming okay to care and love and have heroes and enjoy people. It's no longer a time when you go, you know, to the world. It's about inclusion. And it's not about separation because of sexual preference, gender identity, or political party, or language, or any of these things. It's now about coming together under common banners. I like this, you like this too, great. Or, I like this, have you seen this? No, let me show this to you. That's what it's becoming. So people who've never seen Supernatural that are here, which there are, you know, and people that only watch Supernatural with me in it. You haven't seen Battlestar yet? Go watch Battlestar. It's incredible, change your life. It'll change your opinion on religion and humanity and all sorts of things. It's Western in space, is what it is. So these things are important to us, and we get to discuss things, we get to meet people, I get to see your faces, I get to do this and enjoy this. By the way, I am humbled and honoured that you guys take the time to speak English to me. Thank you so much. My Swedish is terrible, So I wouldn't stand a chance unless I had a translator. And I appreciate that you guys do that. I appreciate that you guys care enough to want to ask me questions. I will always make fun of you. I will always give you a hard time. But I love it. I love it with all my heart. It is the most special thing I've ever got to do. I love traveling. I love coming to meet you guys. My wife, I'd rather be at home with my wife and my kids for a lot of reasons. But there is no better place for me to be than here. My family agrees with that. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you for sharing this with me. I hope you come and say hi to me today. You know, and thank you for being here. Thanks, Nick.
Ursäkta mig lite. Vad sa du?
Ja, alltså de kör ju, de bara husen nästan. Ja. Jag bara,
Den var?
ja, men jag så 60 känns det så här.
Va?
Jag är skitfull på det.
Men den blir ju skitbra.
Nej, skitfull.
Nej. Vad sa hon?
Jag vet inte vad jag skulle gå in.
det finns idioter totalt. Som
Jag
vanligt.
vet det Filip.
Du, Nina. Det finns idioter till allt.
Jag vet det.
Fan.
Jag hade på popljud, jag tänkte släppa in dig.
Åh, vilken fin kö det är bakom. Ja, med släpet bara, jag ska åka i mitten. Ja, men han åker i mitten nästan, va? Aha. Det ser ut härifrån att han åkte i båda körfälten.